Hey, this is Shaun Cooper from Taking Back Sunday, and you're listening to Morgan Richards on Radio Cardiff.
Hey, I'm Morgan Richards from Radio Cardiff, 98.7 FM, and I'm absolutely delighted to say that I'm backstage at the Slam Dunk Festival here in Wolverhampton. I'm joined by a band who damn sure know what happiness is after over an incredible decade under the influence. It's of course those new American classics from Long Island, New York. It's the wonderful Shaun of Taking Back Sunday.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having us. Yeah, man, doing well.
Yeah, how's things?
Very good. We're here at Slam Dunk, having a blast. It's our third Slam Dunk show, and it's been great. We get to go home tomorrow, so that's even better.
Yeah? Okay, oh, fantastic. So Shaun, over the last year, it's no doubt that a lot of people have been labelling Taking Back Sunday at the high point of your long career after releasing your incredibly received sixth studio album Happiness Is in 2014 and being the second consecutive record with the original lineup. I'm sure that the past 12 months of non-stop touring in its support and seeing the response has felt a little bit more special this time around, with everybody really that excited with the release and what the future of the band holds.
Yeah, we didn't really know what to expect. We never know what to expect when we put out a record. We hope people like it, and seems like people have really responded to it, and it's been nice. It's always a relief too, because you never know. Every record we think this might be our last record. People might not like it. People might not come out to shows anymore. Our egos are very fragile, so you don't know. So yeah, it's been great touring on Happiness Is. We've done, like you said, a whole year of touring, and now it's starting to wind down a little bit. We'll get back into writing, get the creative juices flowing, so we're very excited to do that next.
Oh, fantastic. And personally for me, I'd have to say that it's the best cohesive feel to a record you've done today, because there's a really true sense of maturity and growth as a natural flow, opening up to a lot more ideas and elements, which is really, you're honored into your craft and being great to really hear.
Thanks. We always strive to get better. We always strive to evolve and we try to make a cohesive record, but we never have any idea of what kind of style we want it to be. We just let the songs come out naturally. Our drummer, Mark, he writes a lot of the guitar parts that kick off songs, and our guitar player, Eddie, they're very influential in the writing of the songs. And everything's just such a natural process that I felt that we hit on something this time, and it felt really good, especially working with our producers, who are also longtime friends, and Mike Sapone and Mark Hudson. And everything just felt like it was gelling in the studio.
And of course, Happiness Is the second consecutive record to feature the band's original lineup after rejoining together in 2010. Enjoying everything much more in recent years. Looking back now, really making that decision to come back to the band could have been the best thing you guys could have done, having that chemistry and relationship a lot more natural, and just happy in yourselves becoming really the best you've ever been.
Thanks. We hope, we needed, I think, John and I left for 7 years, and I think we needed the time to kind of grow separately so we could come back together, and we have this bond, because when we started the band, we didn't expect anything from it. When Tell Your Friends came out, I thought we would tour through the summer, and that would kind of be it. We'd go back to school, go back to work, and that was it, because you didn't see bands having that kind of long-term success to actually make a career of it. So seeing that, going through all the trials and tribulations, we've kind of understand how each other work personally and professionally, and we know we need to rely on each other if we want this thing to be successful, and we've been very fortunate that it has.
And really, for you guys, it didn't rely on nostalgia or anything like that. It was just get back together, create music that you love, and enjoy everything.
Yeah, I mean, we're one of the few bands that never went away. We've had a lot of ups and downs and the lineup changes and the this and the that, but Taking Back Sunday has been an entity through and through. Yeah. I think it's great that there are a lot of bands that have reunited and figured things out and can work. But with us, we were constantly going, so I think that helped us evolve the sound. And we never did this for money or fame. We did it because we loved music and we loved writing songs, and we always wanted to get better at our craft, not trying to jump on trends and do what was popular. So I think that afforded us the ability to change and grow.
And swiftly going back to the record, recently you re-released it as a special complete recordings edition featuring B-sides. But one track in particular I wanted to talk to you about is How I Met Your Mother, because even though it was a bonus track, it seemed to have gone down a real fan's favourite. Is it weird to see that even after doing it for so long, that tracks you normally don't necessarily think will stand out catch on more than others?
Well, that was the thing. We really loved all the B-sides on the record. We thought they were great, and we knew we were going to showcase them somehow, even if it was just releasing them online. Fortunately, we did the special packaging with the 7 inches when we did the complete recordings, and we released that. We didn't know how it was going to come together, but we really liked all the songs we wrote for the record, but we just didn't, a song like How I Met Your Mother, we thought was a really good song, but it just didn't, anytime we tried to put it in the record, the sequencing just didn't work out. It just didn't feel like it flowed naturally. So we're like, all right, that's a shame. It's not going to make the record, but I think what we have is right. We actually wanted the record to be shorter. Initially, I wanted it to be like a 9-song record, but we just kept adding songs because we loved every one of them. And unfortunately, How I Met Your Mother didn't make the cut, but with the internet and the complete recordings release, we were able to get it out there. And I'm shocked people respond as well as they have to it, but we're very proud of it.
Yeah, okay, well, brilliant. Because it was actually an incident like that on the self-titled record, because you guys thought that the track El Paso was going to be really a fan's favorite, but it didn't seem to catch on as many of the other singles.
Yeah, we kind of had a similar feeling to El Paso with How I Met Your Mother. Like, we love this song, but I don't know if anyone else will. And I don't know what it is. Maybe the lyrics are a little more clear, a little more direct than El Paso is. But yeah, people have been responding to it as a B-side. And it's not like the first song on the record or anything. It's pretty hidden, but we've been playing it live every night, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, we're very lucky that people like the song.
And a few years back, you guys set off with a special 10th year anniversary tour with your debut record, Tell All Your Friends, playing it in full and releasing a live acoustic version.
Yep.
But for me, I've always wondered if you guys have ever thought about doing a studio acoustic record of classics or new material, because a lot of your songs and ideas come from acoustics and always had them as bonus tracks.
Right. No, I mean, we might do some bonus tracks and stuff like that, but we'd never go back into the studio and redo a record or anything like that.
Yeah.
We thought with the acoustic version of Tell All Your Friends, it was more like a storyteller thing where we sat down, we played the songs, and I think it took us like an hour and a half to play the record when we did those special acoustic shows that we got the Tell All Your Friends acoustic from. So it was kind of a special thing. We never really want to revisit or redo records in that sense. We're just trying to keep moving forward and keep things interesting for ourselves. We're very proud of what we've done in the past, but now it's about moving forward.
Yeah. And Shaun, just a couple more things quickly
Sure.
now before you go. Of course, with the album cycle coming to the end for Happiness Is, throughout the summer you guys are going to be playing a lot of big summer festivals back over in the States. But in between that, is this now the period where you guys all collect ideas for new material on your own and get it together to work on something else?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone is getting ideas going in their heads and stuff and working on their own. Mark, our drummer's been working on beats on his phone, just with GarageBand and stuff, putting ideas together, and it's a very exciting time. We were so excited when Happiness Is was finished recording. We were so excited to get out and tour the world and play the songs for people. Now we're starting to get a little bit tired of the touring cycle now that we've been out over a year touring on the record. And it's good. It's fun to get the creative juices flowing again and to start that process. So when we get home, Mark and I will do some writing together because we live down the block from each other. Adam and John will probably get together and do some stuff in North Carolina, and Eddie's in Ohio, probably coming up with ideas by himself. But we'll get together. I think in August we're getting some dates booked, get some good demos done, and write some songs. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, oh, fantastic. Well, that's about it. Cheers, Shaun, for really taking time out of your schedule to have a chat with me.
No, thanks for having me.
Oh, no worries. Best of luck now with everything in the near future, and hopefully I can catch up with you guys again very soon.
Absolutely. Look forward to it, man.
Okay.